Hey guys, it's Miss Tatum. So for today's lesson, we are going to be reviewing how to write a summary. So this is going to be a review from a lesson that we did 2 weeks ago that I feel like you guys need a little more help with, okay? So it's going to be a reteach, all right? I also want to say that in some point of the video, there is going to be a clue phrase. I'm including this to make sure that you have watched the whole video because it is important, okay? So look out for that. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to review what we already know about effective summaries. So an effective summary condenses a whole passage into a much shorter form. It only uses essential facts. It includes the 5 W's, which Miss French taught you about when we were in school, and I'm going to review today. And it includes the central ideas of the entire text. Effective summaries do not include. They don't copy the text word for word. It does not include your opinion. It does not include small details. And it does not include text evidence. So here are just a few hints on how to write an effective summary. You are going to read and annotate for the 5 W's and H, okay? So that is who or what is the topic? What does the author most want us to know about the topic? Again, we're going to be using the same strategies that we use to identify the central idea. So that means we're going to be checking the first and last sentences that explain the subheading. Then we're going to need to identify when, where, why, and how. You're going to see me do this in a little bit, but there's one thing I want to mention. When you have read and annotate for the 5 W and H, key details and ideas in this, you want to make sure and write your summary in the same text structure of the section. What I mean by that is when I'm writing my summary, if my text was in the text structure using description, my summary is also going to be written in description. Or if my text was written in a sequence or in chronological order, my summary is going to follow that same text structure. So here are the 5 different text structures that you might see. Description, that means that it's describing one thing. A sequence, which means that it's in order, right? Whether that's in the order of time or how to do something. Compare and contrast, which is comparing what's alike and different about something or someone. Cause and effect, meaning when something makes something else happen. And problem and solution, right? It's giving a problem and how that problem was solved. I'm going to pause because I'm going to give you guys your first clue phrase. So the phrase that you are going to need to type in the question after this video is Miss Tatum's dog name is Penny. And here is a picture of Penny. So I'm going to stop the video here. And you're going to go ahead and type in your clue phrase. If you need to come back to this video, you can. Next, we are going to review the text I'm going to model on how to write a summary today.